Hello, Nigerians and all lovers of good governance. His Excellency Peter Obi went to Bombshell State on Friday and made several powerful speeches and donations. But in these speeches, I will give you Peter Obi's two maxims, which are most powerful and mind-boggling for me. I don't know for you. Now, here are they. I don't believe that a president should be bigger than a political party. Now, Peter Obi made this powerful statement when he visited Bombshell State Governor Bala Mohammed. Upon saying that, the audience, including Bombshell State Governor, could not help burst into a round of applause. Watch.
If I have opportunity of serving this country, every party will function properly as a political party. I will ensure they function properly. By having parties the way parties should be, parties are supposed to be bigger than the elected people. That's what it is. I've seen here where they say president is the leader of the party. No, I disagree. I wouldn't have it if I have the opportunity. I want the party to be bigger than the president so that we can build orderliness. I want the party to be bigger than government.
Peter Obi's powerful statement highlights a critical flaw in Nigeria's democracy: the excessive power held by the president, which weakens political parties, the fundamental institutions of democracy. He argues that in Nigeria, the president often dominates political parties, controlling their decisions and the direction, instead of these parties serving as independent checks on executive power. For example, in the PDP, the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, often seen as exercising significant control, illustrating how individuals close to the presidency can influence party affiliations, party affairs to serve president's interest. Obi's vision of strong political parties aligns with the parliamentary system of government, where the head of government, usually the prime minister, is accountable to the party or coalition that holds the majority in the legislature, not above it. In such systems, political parties are stronger than any single leader because they control the government through the legislative majority. The prime minister's power depends on the support of their party, ensuring greater accountability and preventing the concentration of power on one office. In Nigeria's presidential system, however, the president wields substantial control over both the executive and often the legislature, undermining the independence of political parties and weakening democratic checks and balances. Obi's call to make political parties stronger than the president aims to rebalance power, foster genuine democracy, and ensure leaders remain accountable to their parties and ultimately the people. This fundamental shift would help Nigeria move toward a healthier democracy where no single individual dominates the political landscape. Number 2, don't do our own kind of politics. Do the politics of your conscience. Peter Obi's statement, don't do our own kind of politics, but your own conscience guides you, calls for a fundamental shift in Nigerian politics, from one driven by self-interest, greed, violence, tribalism, to one guided by personal integrity, fairness, and genuine commitment to the common good. In Nigeria's political landscape, many politicians unfortunately prioritize personal gain over public service. Examples abound where political decisions are influenced by greed, such as looting public resources, and violence is used to intimidate opponents or silence dissent. Tribalism also plays a strong role, with loyalty to ethnic or regional groups often overriding national interests, fueling division and conflict. Obi is urging Nigerians, especially emerging leaders, to reject this destructive motivation. Instead, he encourages them to listen to their conscience, to do politics based on principles, empathy, and justice. This means putting people's welfare first, promoting peace over conflict, and rising above tribal biases to build a united and prosperous Nigeria. His message is a call to elevate Nigerian politics to a higher moral standards, one where conscience guides decisions instead of narrow interests of harmful power struggle. It invites politicians, citizens alike, to lead with integrity and foster a political culture that truly serves the nation's best interests. I'm Tochku Raphael. If you like this video, if you like my video, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comments, share this video, and subscribe to DDM TV. Have a nice day.
When we're talking, the oppositions have to work together. We found out that in the different parties today, a party in government don't want democracy to function the way it functions. I said it and I maintain categorically that if I have opportunity of serving this country, every party will function properly as a political party. I will ensure they function properly by having parties the way parties should be. Parties are supposed to be bigger than the elected people. That's what it is. I've seen here where they say president is the leader of the party. No, I disagree. I wouldn't have it if I have the opportunity. I want the party to be bigger than the president so that we can build orderliness. I want the party to be bigger than government so that we can have orderliness. So we can subject ourselves to that. That's what it should be. Because parties will outlive us. Look at the ANC in South Africa. Has outlived Mandela, Mbeki, Zuma. I will have it. But here, everybody destroys the house that is living. We want to do what is sustainable for our children. So for me, I believe that right now, we are going through difficulties in all the parties. So what we're trying to do is to navigate where we'll come together and resolve to do the right thing for the future of our children.
My name is Paul, already the Sun newspaper. My first question goes to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and my second question will go to the our governor here. The first question, sir, you contested in the 2023 presidential elections, and you have shown interest in 2027. And what new strategies or alliance are you, putting in place to ensure that you have a different outcome in 2027? Thank you, sir.
If I tell you that, then the plan will fail.
My next question is for His Excellency, sir. This is the second time that the well-respected Peter Obi is coming to Bauchi State. There are speculations, this is also time for speculation. We want to know, sir, are there any kind of plan by two of you to be in the same boat as the 2027 election is coming?
We said it now. I've already said we want him to be in PDP. So there are plans, there are desires, strategies, but certainly he has answered you. All the opposition parties must come together. And so definitely the question has been answered before you ask. We want to make sure that there is a coming together in alliances by parties that are in the opposition, so that we can present a common front. And of course, he's one of the outstanding leaders of the opposition parties, and definitely having him here is a very big delight. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Still my questions to
Today, we know that the number one measure of success of any nation is health. And you can't measure health without thinking of the human infrastructure that drives health. And if you talk about that human infrastructure, and the foundation is nothing. So you are very important. The nurse is more important than the doctor. You know, the nurse knows the patient. The nurse knows the patient. The nurse is everything. And it's not repeated that in 2030, the world will be dominated of nurses. Thank you, Professor, for what you're doing here. I thank the government of Bauchi, because I know they're experiencing similar things. We need to help. We need to support what you're doing. What you're doing is for the society. And for those of us, it is not politics. I go to about 60, 70 nursing schools annually to support them.
mun hoton ai mana son ka dauka da kudin na kuna mata hoton